How's it going, y'all? Almost died Super Bowl weekend. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning into another one of my videos. In this video, we hiked the Sipsey Wilderness on Super Bowl weekend, which was February 10th through February 12th. It was a very interesting trip. I do want to talk about fording rivers in this video as well, because we ran across that situation where it was a hazard. We should have done it. We should have been smarter, but we did it. I would definitely stay tuned because it's a wild story. I'll be telling it at the end of the video. So when you ford a river, you're basically crossing a river without a boat. So normally you want to cross it like in shallow areas or when it's, safe to do so. So some hazards of fording rivers is, well, the water level, of course, and the current. The water level we came across was definitely really high. I would say maybe more than 2 people height, and we had to cross maybe 11 feet across. And that current was going strong. It was, we should have known. We should have known, but I'm gonna save that for later in the video. And the weather was supposed to be okay. It was supposed to rain a little bit Friday into like Saturday morning. But before we got to the Sipsey, we checked the weather, and it wasn't supposed to rain Friday at all. It was actually it changed to rain Saturday at like lunch throughout 6 p.m. So we actually hiked that day. It rained a little bit, but when we got to camp that night, we checked the Garmin inReach weather. Stu sent out a request, and it actually changed from raining till 6 to it was gonna rain till like 6 a.m. Like, it rained all night long. And I'm not really experienced at all with like how much the rain affects like the rise of the river. Especially, it seemed like it was just trickling all that night, but it did rain all night long. It raised 10 feet, if that information is accurate. It was like 4 feet originally, and then it raised to like 14 and a half feet, which was wow. Like, we didn't realize that was going to happen. But on the outside, the area we were in, we're actually getting flash flood warnings, and we had no clue. But that's also another danger, is the weather. You never know how much the weather is going to change your river crossing. I guess not taking out all this, have a plan B, and sit and stay and wait for the river to either mellow out or find another route, because it's definitely not worth it. And later on in the video, I'll explain why, because it's a crazy story. But anyway, I hope you enjoy our adventures, because we did have a lot of fun before that incident. It was a really fun trip. We felt really good. It was just a good old time, like always. Before I go, I do have one favor to ask. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You just click the button. And that's it. So I'm trying to actually reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That's my year goal here on YouTube. So I do plan on doing a lot of videos. I have a lot of future videos in mind. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, and just come out on my adventures, because it's always a good time, always something going on, so, and pretty views. Anyway, without further ado, hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you out there on the trail. Hey, what is up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to another video. We are here at the Sipsey Wilderness, and we are late. It's like fucking 5:16, but we only got a mile in, so we'll probably get to camp before dark. This weekend, we are going to be trying out the Ultra shoes. This is my first time using them backpacking, so we'll see how they do. I'm sure they'll do great. They feel amazing already. So it's supposed to get down to like 30s, and I think we're going to be hiking in 50-degree weather, so I'll let y'all know how that goes in cold weather. Yeah, we're going to hike a mile in. Tomorrow we're going to do 10 miles to the Needle's Eye, and then we're going to backtrack back here to the picnic area. But so far, the rivers are looking a lot better than they were last go around. Of course, Stu's here. Got the old screwball. Whitney's coming on this trip now, and Charlie's Redemption. Well, anyway, we're getting our hike started. Just 1 mile in. Ain't gonna be nothing. Let's do it.
are here at the camp spot. So yeah, so far my shoes are doing awesome. They feel amazing. But like I said, we'll see tomorrow how they feel. But for now, we're gonna be chilling right here. All right, we're pretty much set up at camp now. That's the fires getting started. All of our shelters are up. We got a cowboy here. Oh, you can't even see it. There you go. I don't know if you can see it. I got my Jaeger cooling in the creek. Good. It's gonna be a good night. Good morning, y'all. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:54. We are trudging on to the Fat Man Squeeze. That's going to be our first sighting. I think after that we'll be going to Bee Branch Falls and then the 2 Pint crime scene. So yeah, we got a lot to look forward to today. But anyway, we're just going to keep on hiking up to the squeeze. All right, we're approaching the squeeze. I'll make sure, like, if there's a sketchy part, I'm like,
Y'all would be like, what you want?
no, I just want her potential.
Yeah, look, you can either go up that way or you could swing around the outside.
This is gonna suck.
Huh?
Okay. You're not good. At least when we get past the broken tree, it doesn't look like it goes up anymore. No, but it slopes fucking nasty. Well, yeah, this is gonna be our second before this trail here. We're gonna have to go up the side of this and then climb up to the top.
Okay.
To the top. To the top.
He's more.
Like that, yeah. You cool with that, Whitney?
I'm fine with that.
If I told you that you didn't have to do it, it would be better.
I'm up for the challenge. Go for it.
Luckily, that's not what we have to do. We're gonna go through that pole. We're gonna burst it into the other side. Prank video. I'm not for sure you were gonna be like, what? Fucking hyper crash there, Brendan. I want to see Whitney come through. I see her back there. Come on, Whitney.
You ain't rusting anymore.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, Whitney.
You have been Batman.
All right, I got my shoes wet a few times actually out here, but it dried up pretty well. I think it dries up in like 40 minutes. Oh no. I think it's about to rain. Yep, okay, rain gear. All right guys, since it's raining, I'm gonna put my phone in my bag. And unfortunately, I'm a dumbass. I didn't put the SD card in the GoPro, so probably won't get any more footage until it doesn't rain. So whatever, it's fine. But we're going to Bee Branch Falls, and we're going to go down there and hopefully have time to get lunch or some shit. Anyway, I'm going to put my rain gear on, so see you back out there in the future, whenever. Okay, well, I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't, so I'm back. All right, we just got on the 204 heading to Bee Branch Falls. Gonna climb down it. find a good lunch spot. I'm hungry. It is. It's 12:11, so it's not too late. I mean, it's lunchtime. I think we got maybe, I don't know, a mile? Well, we'll see. Can't wait to get there. Oh yeah, so an update on these shoes. They're doing well. They've dried out pretty much. But, oh man, I was flying in them. It's like I had so much energy held back. I just kind of ran for a little bit. I could. My feet feel free. It was awesome. Well, we're finally at the bottom of B branch. We kind of climbed down that little bluff over yonder by the big tree. We're just chilling. We just still got to go down though. So this is what we call the 2-pint crime scene. Basically, all you need to know for this situation is that our friend Chuck drank 2 pints in one day. He drank 2 pints of Jim Beam in one day. That night, he ended up sleeping under my hammock on my tarp. Later that night, he got up without a headlamp and eventually fell in the hole that you see now. Tore up his arm pretty bad, but he survived. We made it out. But it seems like the Sipsey just kind of throws things at us unexpectedly. But I will have a future video about the 2-pint incident soon. I was working on it until well, you'll find out here later in the video. But anyway, let's continue.
I know, like, when I get back. Rocket League and...
All right, we are at the end of the 204, and we found this camp spot. Really nice camp spot, plenty of room, and we got plenty of water down here. So yeah, so far on this trip, these shoes are really good. They got wet a lot, but they dry off in like 30 minutes to an hour. And I'm moving really, really good in them, man. They're really stable still, they're durable. They're just awesome. But it's kind of sprinkling. Hopefully it just stays like that all night. But we're just going to be partying here. Fun times. So it is now day 3. And we woke up to the river like high. Like where we walked down to it. Like the hill to get down to it. You can't even see it no more. Like it's all the way to the ground. It was insane. I mean, it only trickled all night. But we didn't realize there was a flood warning in that area, and it was kind of crazy seeing that. This was our first mistake. Usually, if you're in a spot where you can turn around, at this point it would have been like 9 miles. Definitely do it. Definitely do it. If you know there's a river crossing coming, turn back before it's too late. Because I guess we were thinking at the time there has to be a way to cross that. I mean, it has to be. I mean, if people cross that to get to the other trail, we assume, you know, most of the time. It was definitely not what we were expecting, really. Later on in the hike, I was thinking, like, yeah, this river crossing is going to be insane. You know, it is what it is. We made the choices that we made. Just know in the end we all made it out just fine. But yeah, just know that if you know that river crossing is going to be kind of insane, turn back. Do it. For you. Good morning, y'all. It is cold as hell this morning. I don't know how cold. It's like 40 maybe. But it's been trickling all night. And that river is flowing now. So this morning we got a good little creek crossing. Probably going to be about tit deep. So that's going to be fun. But after that, we got Subway and all sorts of other foods. We got 5 miles, not too much. We'll be there in about 3 hours. So let's get it moving.
Ooh. You're a pioneer.
Yeah, definitely go around that route.
I'm so goddamn cold. Fuck my life.
Oh, that water's not too bad. Ooh.
Actually, I thought that was great.
You got that on camera?
Woo! Oh!
Yeah, I'd go around it though.
God damn it, it's worse.
You made it. Alright, standing in this water is not helping my feet, is it?
No, it's not. You just gotta go, bro.
It might be helping your feet.
It actually starts to warm up pretty fast. I don't even give a fuck about that last river.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My fucking 2% bike. The whole trekking pole.
Fuck.
What did you say?
This whole trekking pole went down.
Oh no.
Well, that changes things. Oh.
With or without poles? I guess it don't fucking matter. I'm gonna throw my poles over there.
Don't let him javelin you, bro. You didn't see me earlier. We saw you up there, Brandon. We saw you just go under the water. Tyler looks like he's on that Tyler Childers song. He's fixing to get baptized in the river. Oh my God, it's so deep. Like a fucking boss. Get it? Oh no!
Dude, the end is gonna be bad. I mean, I already did that, so I know how to do it. I'm dry.
I'm dry too.
That's good. You got this with me. It's really not that bad. It's because you just know you are going to get your bag wet, and after you realize that, it doesn't fucking matter.
She's already got her bag in the water.
Not fucking matter.
Brennan looks like the preacher out there ready to baptize you.
The hard part's done now.
You're already in now, Whitney.
Did you break anything?
No, just cold.
Oh. Oh. Look at her face. There's another crossing, I swear to God. I'm cold watching this. See, that's how I should have done it, with just slit, because now your bag is fine.
I've already been in there like 4 times. Well, what's the 5th time at this point?
Full of hypo coming.
Cold.
Waterfall flowing. That makes me nervous about the river.
Oh my God!
So after Falls Fall, seeing that was just wow. Like, I've never seen that waterfall like that before in my life. Okay, I say that. I've only been out there 2 times. But the first time I was running pretty good. The second time I wasn't running at all. And then now we come across it where it's just gushing. Like, wow. I don't know. It was crazy seeing that. But there could have been better ways to avoid what we had to go through. But yeah, anyway, after seeing Falls Fall, you know, we started walking along, and we didn't really think at least I didn't think about it until we got to the river itself. So we approached the river, and it's just like what we thought, the worst that could have been. It's super high. We didn't know exactly how high it was. Like, we might have thought we could have got on our tippy toes or something, but no, that was not the case. So yeah, we approached it, and the ladder that's usually there to climb down to the part where you actually cross it, you couldn't see the ladder. It was gone. It was just, it was in the river. And at this point, I'm like, yep, I don't think I can do it. I knew you shouldn't do it. I shouldn't have done it. But it kind of sort of seemed like we had no choice. I mean, we were already late getting out. We were worried that not responding to our folks, you know, about an hour after we told them we would get out of there, you know, it was kind of like, oh, we got to do it. We got to. And another reason is it was only a half mile to the car if we crossed that, compared to like maybe another 8 miles, because I think there's a trail that runs on the other side of the Sipsey Fork running along the 200, but we weren't sure. We didn't see it on the map. We didn't want to get lost. If you're ever in that situation, don't. Just stay put. It's better to just wait than to cross and risk your lives. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm just telling myself, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. And I'm like, I can't do this. But it's like, sometimes when you have those moments, like you just like, okay, ready, boom, you got to do it. Like, that's what I did. But I got in that water, and after those creek crossings from before, I should have got used to the shock. But not only did the cold get me, but the strength of that river kind of took me by surprise too. I didn't know it was going to be that strong. I knew I was going to have a little bit of pull, but I mean, it was pulling me. So I mean, my backpack's off, of course. I have it in my left hand, and I'm going as fast and as hard as I can with my right hand. And I mean, look, we did not start with a ladder run, so we would have been gone. We started a little bit like up it, but I should have went farther because I was down the river. I was about to get into the fork itself. I was about to go down all the way to the Sipsey picnic area in the river. But anyway, luckily there was this branch, like a very thin branch that was right there. And that was the only thing I could grab on. So I grabbed onto it, and I started kind of pulling myself, trying just at least to get stable. But I kept losing my bag, so I had to like grab my bag and then grab the stick or the branch, and then just kind of go back and forth with it until I got stable enough. And then I kind of pushed myself towards the sandbank and got up there, and I'm like, oh, thank God it's over. But I was pissed. I was pissed. I was stressed. And I was worried because, like, I knew I shouldn't have done that. And when I got in the water, I'm like, oh no, now they're going to have to do it because I'm already on the other side. So it's doable, but it was, it could have turned out bad. But I'm on the other side. I'm cussing and I'm throwing shit because I'm just like in disbelief and shock and just like, oh no, now everybody else has to do this. Stewie's the next one to go. He struggles just a little, but I mean, he makes it across just fine. So next was Whitney, and she kind of prematurely launched because Stu just got across, and he was about to say, hang on just one second, let me catch my breath. But she goes ahead and goes. And I mean, with the weight of her shoes and the weight of the bag and everything, I mean, the bag wasn't heavy at all, but once it started getting wet and wetter, you know, it's getting heavier and heavier. But she misses the branch that I grabbed onto, so I eventually just jumped in to the water so I could like grab onto her and like kind of pull her a little bit towards the shore so that way Stu can grab a hold of her too. But I did all I could because I had to kind of sling her, but I was also getting dragged, so I had to grab a hold of a branch and sling her around so that way Stu could grab her. And luckily he did. He kind of fell in the water, but he still grabbed a hold of her and pulled her in. But I think the backpack was kind of weighing her down, so she let go of it and it floated off. Like the whole bag's gone, her phone, her wallet, it's just gone down the river. And you know, rather the bag than her, because that just would have been awful. But she made it safe. Her stuff just started floating down the river, and I started running towards it, hoping it would kind of go off to the side. But it's staying afloat right down the middle, just going. And just a little funny thing too is I feel bad because there's this family going up like the trail above me while I'm going across on the side of the river. And I mean, I'm shirtless at this point. My hair's all probably crazy, and I'm just like, I look like a madman, I'm sure. Anyway, it was gone. I couldn't catch it, so I went back. And 2 Pints and Screwball had to cross now. So Screwball, my brother actually, he jumps in and they go down a little bit further than what we did. And that's really smart, really smart. But he jumps in and I mean, he is just thrusting, and he makes it across that river like a champ. Like he was an Olympic swimmer, like better than Michael Phelps. Holy crap. But he makes it across fine. I grab his bag, pull him in, and now 2 Pints is turning across. So he started off where Screwball started, and he had 3 chances. He had 3 branches he could grab onto. He missed the first 2, and he was going to miss the 3rd one, but I kind of jumped in and pushed the branch a little bit towards him so we can grab it. But he grabs that, and then I grabbed his bag, pull him in, and we all made it across safely. And I know there was a lot of smarter ways to do that. Like I know someone was saying rope or like a guy line. That would have definitely been smart, but our brain was just scattered and we were just kind of, we should have been more level-headed. But definitely in the future, we now know not to do that ever again. So yeah, we just basically just head out to the car, just like broken, and we got some food and headed home. See, it definitely kind of scarred us for about a week. Well, I say us, you know, most of us got over it pretty quickly, but it was definitely a very, very stressful and life-endangering situation. So yeah, if you plan a trip and you plan on fording a river, most definitely always have a plan B, definitely have a plan C. And if the weather changes on you out there and that happens to you, don't risk crossing it. Don't do it. It's not worth the stress. It just ruins the trip. I think now it's been like 2 weeks after that trip, and now I'm just kind of getting over it. So I'm starting to think about the good parts of the trip, because I'm editing my video now, so looking at the past parts definitely kind of help bring that trip more to light. But I hope this video was informative to you. I hope it kind of scared you straight, because it definitely scared us straight. If you liked it, give this video a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because like I said, I'm trying to reach 100 this year. And I got a lot of future content coming out. I got some gear reviews that I plan on doing on the Nevo Rhino backpack that I have, River Country Products tent that I have. So definitely look forward to that. Also, I got the Alabama Triple Crown coming, the Foothills Trail coming, so definitely look forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you back there on the trail.